subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
All right, Chris, hop on.
Hey, Tariq, what's up?
What's going on, Chris?
Nothing. So I just have questions about you as an ordained minister.
Yes.
I was back in like 2015. I used to listen to your stuff, and you talked about um, you having a Christian background. And so I was just wondering, in the state of California, I know ordained ministers don't have to pay taxes, something like that. It's like if you stream from your house and you talk into a phone or computer, you make money off of that. You kind of like you make money the more that you hold, the longer the spaces you hold. That was just kind of something I noticed that you don't talk about.
Why are you giggling? Are you ticklish? The hell you sitting here snickering for? What the hell was
I'm,
that?
I'm, I'm trying to say it like I don't have the law in front of me, so I'm just kind of
Okay,
going off of what I read. I don't know
man,
if it's accurate.
I don't know. Yeah, you sitting here snickering, saying weird shit,
But
and
no, can you address
yeah,
what
what
I'm
you
getting at?
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You say the longer I do a space, I get money. Where?
Like these 1900 people in here, it's like, you have to have an audience.
Right.
Um, right. And so like as a Christian or as any religious person, you can use your house as like the place that you're giving your speech. It's like a Joel Osteen type of thing. So basically you're making money off of these people. This is like church for you.
Is there anybody with big audiences? Does everybody make money? With
You're not denying it.
it's so
You're
damn.
not denying it.
If you say that the Easter Bunny is real, do I have to deny that? I mean, shit, it's so damn stupid. I'm not
What?
going to
It's
stand it.
stupid.
Yes, it's ridiculous. It's nothing to deny. I look stupid denying your stupid shit. It's stupid.
What? No, no, it's not stupid. I'm just trying to, you know.
And you don't even believe it. That's why you're over there giggling like a sassy little girl.
Oh,
You're very
come on.
well, you're
Come on,
very
don't do that. You don't have to insult me.
but no, you're saying shit and you know it's bullshit. That's why you giggling.
No, I'm really not. I'm asking you. You haven't answered me. You don't even want to deny it or
And,
address it.
and I'm not,
So,
I never said I was a Christian minister. I'm not. I am
a
ordained.
not a denominational. You said a bunch of stuff. You said you were all denominations. So that just means more money, I guess.
Denominator. I never said I was a Christian minister. I never said that. See, now you know.
Okay.
You know
Okay, so I said it wrong. Then I said it wrong. You were just an all denominational
all the
minister.
right.
So you just get to be with that status, a minister.
Mm-hmm. But I pay tax.
Okay.
I pay taxes. I don't know where that's from. I pay taxes.
But you're making money off of these people. You didn't deny that.
Making money off what people?
The people in this audience.
How will? Oh, shit. I don't understand what you mean. I'm making money off these people. I
like you and me talking right now, the longer this goes on, the more money you're gonna pocket.
no, because Twitter they don't pay you for streams. They don't pay for.
Well, and that's the other thing. You stopped streaming on YouTube a lot. You started moving here a little bit, so it's like you've made a lot of money off of there. Is that not working with that anymore? So you just come here
I do.
to Twitter
I do both. I'm on YouTube.
and you do it from your house. So that's what I mean. That fits into that little money grab,
It sounds
you
like
know.
you. That sounds like jealousy. Are you pocket watching?
I'm not. I'm not. I just, your game is really interesting to me.
You you
I know this.
you're using words like money grab. Yes, I have a big audience, and you get money off advertising and stuff like that. So is that a money grab?
I mean, you know what you're doing. You're trying to go into other things,
What
and
what are you saying? Because you I don't when you use terms like money grab, What does that mean? That sounds nefarious. If people listen to me,
No, I'm not even saying it is. It's like if you want to hustle,
hold on. Because if I put a video up on YouTube and YouTube pays advertising money, is that a money grab? And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with big audiences tuning into my stuff? Yes, people tune in. I have thousands of views and it makes money. What's wrong with that? And but you're tying in some Christian ministry. What is that? What is all that? Because that's when the little sassiness comes in. Now, what's that about? What's all this Christian ministry and money grab and all that about? What's that about?
you can you can use that status to make money. You know that's what I'm saying.
No,
So now you're trying to go into other things
but
again.
that has nothing. Me getting views on YouTube has nothing to do with ministry.
No, I didn't say YouTube. I said from your
It,
place,
okay, from
your house, your mansion in that white neighborhood is a church, basically. The more you go live from there,
how
the more you do,
my
you know.
neighborhood white and I'm here. I live in it, so it can't be a white neighborhood. I live in it.
Okay, well, no, you're making money in it. That's the point.
But how is it a white neighborhood? Do you think that black people can't live in nice neighborhoods? What are you saying, sir?
I didn't say that. You're going into other things.
I live in a white neighborhood, and my neighborhood has me. I'm not white. Some of my neighbors are not white.
I
What
mean, I don't think you want to go there about who's white where you live. I don't think you
I do,
want to go there.
sir.
No, you don't want to go there because I mean, there's information. I wasn't going to talk about that. I was just going to talk about your money
Right,
thing that you do.
right. Sound like you're.
No hate. I'm not hating, by the way.
Yeah, this is kind of jealous. And you know what?
You're,
Listen, that sounds like jealousy. What you're doing,
you're gonna
jealous.
you're gonna say I'm a tether.
I s- no, no, no. Listen,
And you're breaking up.
wait? Can you hear me? You got to turn your TV down. You're listening to porn tape in the back, but that jealousy.
I'm not jealous. I find it amazing that these people don't catch on.
What are they supposed to catch on to?
I mean that like you're using them for like, you know, everything basically.
Using them how? Because they're listening to me talk and other people talk, and they're being used
I mean, you know what you do. You're like root work and all this other stuff.
like everybody.
It's
They buy something of value. That's not being used. They buy something of value. I give people something of value. Like you give up bussy, they give you money. So they value bussy, you get money. So you're not using your tricks, you get something in exchange. Everything is fair. People buy my movies. I make great movies. People buy them. We're even. I make great deodorant. People buy them. We're even. So it's no money grab. It's no using people. They get something of value. You see how that works?
yeah, yeah. It's just every 5 years it's a new hustle.
It's called diversifying a portfolio, right? Why
Yeah.
why is it a hustle when black folks do it? See, there we get into some other shit. When white people got all types of diversity in their portfolios, but when black folks do it, it's a grift and a hustle. Where are your family from? Where's your family from, sir?
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, when white people have a diverse catalog and have diverse products and diverse merchandising, like all entertainment companies, it's a great thing. But when black people do it, especially foundational black Americans, now there's some projection of well, it must be a great.
And that whole foundational thing,
Hold on,
that's a trademark.
hold on, slow down, slow down. Yeah, that sounds like tether jealousy, sir. Are you East Indian, sir? And yeah, everything is trademarked. Every name on the planet is trademarked. Are you East Indian, sir? Even East Indian, that's trademarked, sir. East Indian, there
No, I don't know why you think I'm East Indian. I'm not. I got none of that.
you ain't got no East Indian in you, sir?
Nope.
Right. So that's jealous tether talk, sir.
And like you're just like
You're jealous.
you like you profit off of dividing the black people and all this stuff. It's just weird.
There you go. That's that tether shit right there. Sir, you're already divided from us. You're already divided from us.
I mean, I don't care. I'm just calling what you're doing. I'm not
That's
trying to talk about
you're, pro-
anything about me.
you're projecting, sir. What you're doing is
I
called
don't I don't scam people for a living.
either. And but you just project. You're
Like
projecting,
you're trying to get in my head and gaslight, and it's just
projecting, sir. You're projecting your scam mindset onto me. I don't scam people. You're projecting, sir. That's a 100% projection. You've been sitting here trying to project. You've been projecting some ministry scam, some you just project. That's Tether 101. You from a failed scamming homeland where y'all scam and scheme, and then you project that stuff onto foundation.
I'm not.
You have to project that onto us because of your failure. You couldn't be successful in your homeland, could you, sir? Right? Come on, Chris. Talk to me, Chris. You are a fleeing, jealous tether. You know what you're jealous of, Chris? Here's the thing, Chris. You're jealous, but you're not jealous of me. You know what you're jealous of, Chris? Unmute your microphone. I want to talk to you, Chris. We're having an intervention. Chris, you over
Like, this is not funny. This is not funny.
listen, Chris,
This is how you keep people like listening to you. It's the same thing.
you ticklish and giggling. Chris, you know what you're jealous of, Chris? You're not jealous of me. You're jealous of my wife, Chris. That's what you're jealous of, Chris. You're jealous of my wife, my beautiful black queen, Alexis. You're jealous of my wife,
Your
Chris.
wife's mother is Jew.
No, she's not Jewish, Chris. And that's not offensive, by the way. That's not offensive. You're jealous of my wife, Chris. That's what this is. I can tell by the way you're giggling. Chris, you're jealous of, you know why?
Your mother's your your wife's mother did work in Haiti. That's how you found your wife. Come on. Don't even start.
Right. Chris,
Don't even start.
you're jealous of my wife.
Connie Cobb. Everyone look up Connie Cobb.
You're jealous, Chris.
That's
You're jealous of my wife because you want to be my bitch. You want to be my wife because you're moist and sassy. You've been sitting here giggling. That's why you like a stan. You're sitting up watching every dime I make. You've been watching my neighborhood. You know where I live, and you want to be my bitch, but you can't because I don't go that way. So you want to be Mrs. Nasheed, but there's already a Miss Nasheed. So you probably
Mr. Sanders.
you giggling like a bitch, talking about some ministry scam. You want to be the first lady. That's why you're talking about some ministry. You want to start a church and be in the pew with a dress on and a big ass hat and an FBA flag on. That's what you want to be. You want to be a church bitch. That's why you sitting here giggling like a little hoe. Chris, you want to be a bitch. And you're sitting here jealous of my lady. That's pathetic, Chris. And weird pocket watching, and you're following it. They're looking at your thing. You follow a bunch of these white supremacists, the Nick Fuenteses. You follow all of these people.
It's entertainment, just like this is entertainment. So what?
A bunch of white supremacists who really make money off your dumb ass. They make the money off your ass and don't give you nothing.
I don't even listen to them.
You do, sir. You sit up here listening to all of these alt-right people. They don't even sell products. At least I do movies and have merchandise and all types of stuff. They just sit up here and have you thinking that you're better than Negroes with your moist, giggling self, sir. Yeah, that's all projection there. That's the classic tether projection. We got to watch out for these tethers, ladies and gentlemen. These tethers project their scamming, fleeing mindset onto us all the time. They hate the fact that we stood on business and didn't flee. We didn't scam. We built trust mechanisms as foundational Black Americans. That's why we get things done. We can trust each other long enough to get things built. You can't trust each other long enough to build anything in your failed homelands. That's why you over here giggling and pocket watching and projecting your scam mentality. That's the great thing about us. We ain't got to do all that old weird shit. Let's get Wolf in the building.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on, Wolf?
What's going on, man? What's good?
Now, Wolf, where are you from? Yeah, I hear a Eastern European accent. Where you from, Wolf?
I'm a black British.
Back from what? Where is your family from? Before they got
Nigeria. Nigeria.
there, you called before. Yeah, you called before, right?
Yeah, I did. I just got sent this spaces. I was a bit unsure what was happening there.
Shit, we just talking like we always do. So what's on your mind?
Not much, and I was just listening to a bit of what you were saying with what's his name? Chris.
That must be one of your troll buttons or something.
Nah, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is still.
Oh, okay. So what about him?
Nah, nothing. But hear what though? What's the purpose of this conversation before we divulge?
You called. You called me. I don't know you. You called me. What do you want to talk about?
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm coming.
Okay, this is not the green card office. You calling up confused, trying to figure out where you're gonna flee to. I'm not the green card office, sir. You got to call another entity. Yeah, you called me. Let me get some other people in here because you're very confused. He's in there boiling some fufu and egusi. All right. Let's get Mulubi. Mulubi. Let's get Mulubi in the place. Mulubi in the house. Let's get Mulubi in here. Mulubi. Mulubi.
Yo, Tariq was good.
What's up, Mulubi? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. Um, yeah. So I've been following up the conversation all through, and you was talking about Black Americans being the best black in the world, but I have to tell you that Black Americans have no culture. I have to tell you, Tariq. Like I'm telling you this right now,
You
and
telling me? Okay. And
I,
what's your culture?
I mean, Black Americans they have no culture,
Okay, then what's your culture?
and then African culture is the best.
What is your culture then, sir?
My culture is that
And I hear Uber Eats orders coming in right now as we speak, by the way. I hear your Uber Eats orders coming in, sir. That's why your phone keeps buzzing. Those are Uber Eats orders. But go ahead, tell me about your culture. Go ahead.
yeah, my culture is simple, respectful, and we do a lot of things right here in Africa. Have you been to Africa before?
Okay, you just said we don't have a culture, but when I asked you what yours is, you deflected. So you're projecting. You don't have a culture. Why you can't name anything?
No, Tariq, listen, Tariq. I'm telling you right now that Africans have the best culture. So I'm trying to
What is
explain
your
what
culture?
my culture
What
is.
what is your
Tariq,
culture? What is your
yeah,
culture?
I'm trying to let you know. So I'm a Nigerian, Tariq.
What's Nigerian culture?
The Nigerian culture is that we are not racist, first off, and
You're not. You said your culture is that you're not racist.
yeah,
Y'all got a bunch of different tribes, sir. So
yeah, 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 there are a bunch of different tribes, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. So
what is your
now
culture? What is your
my own,
culture?
my own
I didn't
culture
ask,
is Yoruba.
I didn't ask you 5 times, and you're filibustering. What is your culture? Go ahead. Now, foundational Black American culture is R&B, blues, rock and roll, hip hop, country, soul food, electric lighting, home security systems, so much fashion, resistance, activism movements, five 50,000 patents plus of inventions. What's your culture, sir? Give me something. I just named some of our culture. Give me some of yours, sir, please. What is your culture? Please give me something. Mubi, I don't have you muted, sir.
Oh my God, can you hear me now?
I'm waiting to hear about this culture. Gave you mine.
Yeah,
What
yeah. You didn't mention one thing about your culture, that Black Americans' only culture is also just murder and drug dealing. You didn't mention that.
what's your culture, sir?
My own culture is that we have customary beliefs, social forms, and marital traits of a racial, religious, and social group.
What's your culture? You're just saying random shit. You don't have a culture. That's why you've been struggling for 5 minutes to come up with something. You don't have a culture.
I just mentioned to you now. You didn't listen to me,
No, you didn't.
Tariq.
You just said random shit. You didn't say anything about a culture.
I told you we have like customary beliefs.
Customary beliefs like what?
Like it can be any form of religion. It can be Ogun. Like Ogun won't kill you.
But y'all practice Christianity. Y'all got big statues of Jesus over there. So that's your culture? Christianity?
No, no, no. Ogun is traditional, like juju.
That's a mythological, that's a god. That's a spiritual god.
Yeah, a god. Yeah, a god, a god, a
That's
god, a
culture.
god.
That's not a culture because that's in Haitian culture. That's a God belief. That's not a culture. What's your culture?
No, no, Ogun kill you, Tariq. The thing is, what I'm trying to let you know here is that
So you're
black,
trying
black.
you don't have a culture, right? You just proved that you don't.
I,
That's why you are not
no, 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 Tariq. Listen,
just proved, sir. You just proved, sir, you don't have a culture. You don't have a culture, my brother. And you're trying to project your lack of culture onto foundational Black Americans. You just sat here and proved you don't have a culture. You tried to troll your way out of it talking about drug dealing and all of that, sir. You don't have a culture. That's why you are not even in your homeland, are you? Over in the UK somewhere, aren't you? Right, Mubi? I don't have you muted, sir.
I mean, black American holy culture is murder and drug dealing.
Yeah, you that failed. You said it. That's another thing. Tethers, I'll do the same thing over and over again. Work.
Now, let me.
And this is why you fail. This is why you don't have a culture. You told the same joke, the same troll thing. You said it a couple of times. It wasn't funny and it failed the first time and you say it again. And that's why you tethers fail. That's why you don't have culture. You just kind of do the same dumb shit over and over again, expecting different results, and things go to hell. And then you have to flee to where people do have culture, sir. You just wallow in failure, sir. You fail at trolling. You're not even a good troll. You're failing at trolling. You know how much of a failure you got to be, sir? You're not even a good troll, sir. And now you're in there killing a damn hyena. You're about to use a hyena for bushmeat. So that's your culture. You're about to slaughter a poor hyena puppy and make some barbecue hyena legs. That's your culture right there. Just say that. All right, let me get some more people in here. Boy, you ask the tether what their culture is, but you want to hear some filibustering. They get to talking in circles. All right, let's get Clem in the building. Let's get Clem in the building. What's up, Clem? Mr. Clem, hop on in, sir. All right.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, Clem, how are you?
Yeah, great.
What's on your mind?
I love that. Nigerian culture.
Mhm.
Nigerian culture is just a ripoff of the American culture.
And where are you from?
The real American.
I hear an accent with you. Where
Yeah,
Clem?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Oh, cool. Now I like Zimbabwe. I like Zimbabwe.
Mm.
I've been. I
But all over Africa, to find our culture, you need to go to the village, right inside the jungle. There you will find real culture, where you have the like the man said there. They believe in juju, and they dance around the fire at nighttime, half naked, and they kill the hyenas, little puppies, make barbecue with them. That's real African culture.
Now, where are you from
Afri-
originally? Because I'm seeing a bunch of flags on your profile, and your accent is not from Zimbabwe. Where you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe, born and bred in Zimbabwe.
Not with that accent, a Zimbabwean accent,
Why? What accent?
and sound like you're eating some falafels right now. So you sound Middle Eastern, sir. You're Middle Eastern.
No, I'm not Middle Eastern.
Where are you from? Where's your family? That's not a Zimbabwean accent. Where are you from, Clem?
No, I lived all around the world, so my accent sort of changes.
Yeah, you're like a Pakistani and East Indian or something like that, right?
No, off, man. Jesus, give me a break.
No, no, no.
No.
You off them flies on your face. That's what you off.
Yeah, I know it's live. I know it's live. So what? Don't call me a Pakistani.
Yeah,
Jesus,
you're an East.
that's an insult, man.
No. You're an East Indian, sir. That's all right. Go find you a cow and lay up with it. You're an East Indian. You're not Zimbabwean. That's not a Zimbabwean accent, sir. I've been to Zimbabwe. You don't sound like the people there. Man, if you don't go in there and stir up some damn tandoori chicken and stop bullshitting. Come on, Clem, right? Clem, come on.
Well, listen, if you mute me and you don't let me speak, then where do you come from?
Oh, I come from a place where I can smack them flies off your ass. You don't talk to me on this phone like you wouldn't in person. All right, y'all pump your brakes on that. You know y'all don't talk like that in person. You know why? You wouldn't talk like that. I would kick the biryani chicken out your ass if you talk like that to me in person, sir. You don't play those kind of games, Clem. In fact, let me get you out of here because you're not going to be a little musty phone gangster. We're not going to have that. All right. Well, the tethers, they talk real tough on the phone. They get on here and start trying to be bossy. Y'all don't come on, man. Stop. They try to have the same bravery as foundational Black Americans. Y'all want to have our bravery, but you can only do it on the phone. That's where a lot of this jealousy comes from. Y'all can't do that shit in real life. Y'all can't be talking all of this saucy bullshit in real life. Y'all know that. So stop it. Don't do it on the phone. Yeah, don't do that bullshit on the phone. All right. All right. Let me see. All right. There was a lady on here. I wanted to get her on here. There she is. I wanted to get Miss Mill, Exo Mill. Let me get a lady in here. See what's on her mind. Bowery, I've had you on here already, and you are not interesting. You just wanted to say the N word, and you're just not interesting. But Miss Mill,
Okay,
oh, this dude.
I'm her boyfriend. I don't have a Twitter, so I was hearing the space. I'm like, yo, what the? Am I listening to?
So basically, you're up here catfishing. You catfishing people with a woman profile. Talking about you, the boyfriend.
Yo, I'm not a black bitch. Okay,
Oh,
they
you're
catfish.
the same guy from earlier. So yes, you're bussified. You use women's accounts and catfish people. Good grief, you guys are feminine and moist. Good Lord. You're sitting here pretending to be a woman because that's what you are subliminally. Subconsciously, you are a woman. That's why you're trying to talk tough on the phone. You know you're a woman. That's why you pretend to be a woman online. You dig? You are a whole bitch. You're sitting over there scratching your pussy, calling real men to whine. You're pretending to be a woman. You can't be no more bitch made than that. Than a dude sitting online pretending to be a damn woman. And y'all wonder why y'all women run to black men. You wonder why your woman, the women in your community, always got a mouthful of chocolate pole. That's why. They don't respect y'all niggas at all. All right. Let me get some more folks in here. We got a lot of people up in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got a lot of these crypto thieves in here. My goodness. Let me see who we got. Let's get Astral. Let's get Astral in the building. Astral in the building. What's happening, Astral? Astral, unmute your microphone, please.
Hi Tariq, it's B Black Experience. I changed my profile. You all right?
Yeah. Is who being black experience? I can't remember. Have I talked to you before?
We have briefly. I'm from the UK. I'm getting a lot of us guys tonight.
Okay. Okay. So what's on your mind? Black experience?
Nothing much. I just I wonder. Do you not think, to an extent, and this is just being honest, that in America they've harbored the culture that a lot of tethers have now, with your Eddie Murphys mocking Africans, Michael Blackson. There's been so many comedians, and we like to laugh. My family is Jamaican. We like to laugh, but I feel like the shoes on the other foot a little bit now, and it's a little bit different now. Like feel like a lot of people mock Jamaicans now more than Africans, but I feel like it's kind of been harbored, their culture of animosity towards, I'd say, a lot of groups. You know.
No, who has animosity? Are you saying that? And you said Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson is Ghanaian. He's from East
Yeah.
Africa. West Africa. I'm
I,
sorry. He's not,
but
he's
but the mocking of Africans, like for instance, coming to America, one, there was a lot of ignorance, there was a lot of mocking. Coming to America, part two, it was more of an understanding of the African culture. And I feel like we've mocked them for years, and them having an animosity has kind of been it's been a mutual thing, that because they've been a smaller group in America, they've harbored certain resentful feelings over time.
who who has harbored resentful feelings? Who?
Tethers have harbored resentful feelings from feeling sort of ostracized from the community.
Y'all not well, non-FBAs, and just because, again, let's be very clear, just because you are an immigrant, that doesn't make you a tether. If you are considered a tether, that means you've already done something screwed up to be considered a tether.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that I think the tether culture, a lot of the animosity from a lot of tethers comes from being mocked over the years. And I can't lie, I've been a part. We've all laughed, we've all watched Def Jam comedies, but when they get to African people, we've all laughed together. Like, and I feel like like a certain isolated group, they form opinions and become more aggressive towards us over time, and we don't know why. I like to laugh.
But
Like a lot of your show is comedy, like we laugh, but I feel like sometimes the isolated people can feel a certain way over time.
but to say that African people were mocked by us, that's emphatically false and it's very disingenuous. You brought up Eddie Murphy Coming to America. In fact, Coming to America actually had a very idealistic view of Africa. They portrayed Africans in a positive light in Coming to America, an African kingdom. It was a mythological kingdom. The kingdom of Zamunda doesn't exist, but they showed a wealthy, good looking kingdom with beautiful people, and they showed it with dignity. So, where was the mocking of Africa? What are you talking about?
In Eddie Murphy's stand-up comedies, he would do an African accent, but he would just make up words, and like the clicking thing. I think we've all mocked each other, but I feel like isolated groups, they feel it a bit more when they don't have people to relate to as much.
Yeah, but foundational Black Americans, we don't really. We roast and everybody gets roasted. That's just a ritualistic part of foundational Black American culture. We all roast each other, but that doesn't mean we hate each other. We roast each other and we can be best friends 5 minutes later. Foundational Black Americans, truth be told, the only images that are positive of Africa comes from us. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
No, no, I hear that. I think, like I say, I think a lot of Jamaicans, we like to laugh at ourselves. We're very self-deprecating. I know that there's a lot of people that are very self-deprecating, but those that are quite sensitive, I feel like there have been studies done. I did a little bit of psychology. I didn't finish that, but
I took him out because he's babbling. All right. I don't like when people say some bullshit and then when you bring the facts, they just start babbling and talking in circles. All right, I don't want to hear no babbling. You said something that was completely false, and we're going to foundational Black Americans. We ain't mocking you. We don't mock Jamaicans. We damn sure don't mock Jamaicans. We don't mock Jamaicans. Everything positive about the viewpoint of Africa, that's come from foundational Black Americans. We've been the ones propping Africa up. It damn sure ain't white people. Let's get that shit clear. It's not other Africans. You don't have the media mechanism to promote positive images. The white supremacists, they've been the ones denigrating Africa. It's their images. They were the ones putting out those jungle cartoons and all that janky shit about Africa. And some of the media that comes from Africa, them Nollywood movies, that ain't doing a good job. That don't do shit. That don't make you look good worth a damn. Some of them movies coming out of there. So the only ones that's really propping up the history of Africa and who tries to prop up Africa, that's been us doing that. Us um raising up ancient Kemet and us talking about the great empires of West Africa and the great empires of the Congo, or the area that became the Congo. But we've been doing that. It was us really in the 70s, the 60s and 70s. We made wearing dashikis popular. That came from us. Family, they were not wearing dashikis and things like that in Africa in the 60s. They weren't doing that. That came from us. We made that popular. Going into the late 80s, early 90s, it was foundational Black Americans walking around with African medallions over here. We were uplifting that. We were trying to show and portray Africa as a positive place. We were the ones campaigning to get Mandela out of jail. Our artists over here, were lending their talents where they were making millions of dollars, but they would still lend their talents to USA for Africa and things like that. That was foundational Black Americans uplifting Africa. So yeah, no, I don't want to hear that stuff about how we were denigrating people. Now, we roast people, but yeah, we don't denigrate anybody. The problem is we did all of that caping for Africa, and then what happens is y'all start sending these hateful, jealous tethers over here, like we've had them call up tonight. That is the problem. See, what y'all do, y'all send these jealous, projecting, pocket watching tethers over here. They come over here and start projecting their weird scams onto us, and we're all types of avocadas, and they do little things to undermine us. And there's a lot of jealousy and envy and weirdo ass stuff. And after a while, we say, hey, man, enough is a damn enough. And then we call it out. And that's what we've been doing lately. That's what it is. You dig? But anyway, hold on. God, Lord, I've been on here for a long time. I've been chopping it up with y'all for a minute. All right, let me get up out of here, guys. That's since we've had a lot of musty tethers. There's been a lot of musty tethers in here. We're gonna have to get you to get some Rootwork deodorant. And you can get Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. It's the best deodorant in the world. Rootworkstyle.com. Infused with High John the Conqueror root. This is the world's first foundational Black American themed deodorant based on our culture. Our culture is Rootwork. That's foundational Black American culture. You understand? So go to rootworkstyle.com to get that. And get the movie Microphone Check at microphonecheck.com, ladies and gentlemen. Microphonecheck.com. All right. I'm up out of here. Also, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com as well. All right. I'm up out of here. Papi Akute, Lola Vuve to the family. Peace.